How are you?
Good.
So today I'm going to ask you a few questions about the 80s.
Great.
The 80s were a time of dirty dancing, discos, and big hair. And for my mom, this was no exception. Today I sat down with her for an interview to find out more about the pop culture of the 80s.
I was born in 1970, so I was 10 years old, 10 to 20 in the 80s.
And you started college in the 80s?
I did. I started college. I was in, grammar school, high school.
Would you say that, you now has a big part of the 80s in you?
I do. Not the hair. Less hair.
Not the hair anymore.
Less hair, but
What would you say the pop culture kind of was like in the 80s?
Oh, okay. So, Duran Duran was very big. Madonna was huge. We all wore the Madonna bracelets. And let's see, who else? Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those were the...
Would you say that was very different from the past music that was in the 70s?
Oh yeah,
before?
it was very...
Like a breakaway.
It was a breakaway.
Was there sort of a counterculture going on, with your parents?
Well, yeah, my parents thought that my hair was too big and, the music was too loud and it was all a little weird.
What would you guys do on a Friday night?
Well, I guess it depends of, what age group I was, but when I was in high school, we went out with our friends, probably the same thing you do now, to the movies.
The roller skating rink?
We went roller skating. Oh yeah, roller skating was big.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what else? Just sort of hanging out.
So in the 50s, there was the civil rights movement just began. What would you say the women's rights was like in the 80s?
Well, it was definitely getting better. We saw more women working outside the home, but it still had a long way to go.
Did your mom work?
She was a stay-at-home mom. I have 4 sisters, but she encouraged us all to go to college and have careers.
What was the racial kind of tensions in the 80s?
I guess I don't know. Skip that question because I don't feel like there was any tensions.
There wasn't?
In my world, I don't know. I'm sure there was, but I don't remember.
What about LGBT rights in the 80s?
It was definitely starting to become a more equal world, but again, I still had a long way to go.
Politics. What was the political climate like in the 80s?
Well, funny you mentioned, when I was, I believe, just 10 years old in 1980, my parents took me to see Ronald Reagan speak. And I really liked him as a president. I felt like he was a very fair, very likable president who made us all very proud to be Americans.
Was that pride a big thing in the 80s, being proud of being American? Because not as much anymore, right?
Yeah. No, I think so. I remember playing Russia in the Olympics hockey and just being super proud and having the whole country behind, rooting for the Americans.
What about communism? Was that a thing?
No, not so much.
I don't even know what that means. Okay. What was your favorite movie from the 80s?
E.T., and I saw it 15 times.
What about TV shows? Big pop culture moments.
TV shows in the 80s. I feel in the late 80s it was 90210. And that was, I think it led to a lot of these reality shows that are now, mainstream.
So what was one thing you say is most different from the 80s from now?
I think people are much more self-aware and much more promoting diversity and, the whole person. I feel like it was kind of not the thing back then.
Were there any wars in the 80s?
Well, there was, I think there was Iran-Iraq situation. I don't know. Yeah. I do remember on my 16th birthday, the space shuttle crashed.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was 86.
Cool.
And I had a snow day. I was at home. I had some friends over, and we all heard it on the TV. And we were running into the county room. That was a memory for me. And that was the shuttle, the first woman on going into space. That's why it was significant.
Wow. Great. Thank you so much for this interview, Mom.
Welcome, Jack. It's a pleasure.
And peace out. That was good.